Leute, herzlich willkommen zu diesem Video. Heute machen wir eine Reaction auf Blockade. Lasst auch bei ihm auf jeden Fall ein Abo da, wie ich jetzt. Und wir liken das Video auf jeden Fall. Dabei ist heute Flapi mit dabei. Flapi, hallo.
Leute.
Und wir machen auch eine Nicht-lachen-Challenge. Ich glaube, das ist schon sehr witzig, wenn man auf jeden Fall ein SMP kennt. Das heißt, wer zuerst dreimal lacht, verliert. Auf jeden Fall. Damit würde ich sagen, lass uns beginnen, oder?
Ja.
Okay. Credits auf jeden Fall auch in der Beschreibung.
My name is Wembu, and on the stable SMP, I'm currently standing in front of a crowd of over 17 players who all either want to kill me or steal my relevancy with 0 items in my inventory. But to understand why, we need to go back to 3 minutes ago, when my plot armor broke, and I ended up losing a fight against the second strongest player on the stable SMP, Fire Fragments, versus myself, obviously.
Ja, okay,
Fire Fragments let me go, but just when I thought it was over, he arrived.
Well, if it isn't the self-proclaimed strongest player on the stable SMP.
It was Cabbage K, the leader of a group of players known as the Crime.
Let's be real here, you're in 0 position to fight me, so I'm gonna kidnap you. Why don't you just make things easy, and come with me?
Never! Orbital strike cannon fire!
Bro, you cannot be serious right now.
And after getting kidnapped by Cabbage K, he brought me to his prison that you'll only ever see the inside of for budgetary reasons.
Alright bro, now drop all your items.
I realized that I wouldn't be able to escape from the prison without any items, so I decided to not drop my netherite sword and to hide it in my inventory instead.
You realize I can hear your dramatic monologues, right?
And after getting locked inside my cell, I immediately began attempting to escape.
Dude, you're not slick. I can see you minding the door. You are not him. Also, you keep saying your plans out loud.
This was bad, Cabbage K.
Shut up.
And after sitting in my cell for about 18 hours, one of the guards finally came.
Alright, wakey. Apparently we're supposed to let you out to eat food for like some plot reasons, so follow me. Cafeteria's down that way. Don't try any funny business though, because we are gonna move you into a solitary cell with one of the fire fragment chipmunks.
Yo, bro, what are you in here for?
Hey, stay away from him. He's very deadly.
Sure, what could the Quackula here have possibly done that's worse than the long list of crimes I've committed?
Ich guck mal auf seine Level.
Auf welche?
Alright, what
So,
is
ja.
on the menu for today?
Normal.
Ja,
Beetroot? You gotta be
Normal,
kidding
bro.
me, come on.
Hab
How
ich
am I
auch
supposed to survive on? Oh, come on!
Ja, okay.
Alright, surely one of you
Zweites
two
Mal.
have a
Das
plan to
ist
get out
krass.
here, right?
Aber das war
Weil das
auch echt
war-
lustig. Das war auch echt lustig.
What, were you just
Weil es war
waiting
das
in the
erste Mal.
feeling for someone to say
Ja,
that?
okay.
Alright, I'm gonna
Nein,
give
zwei-
you one
so
more
eins.
chance. But if I hear one more word from you about escaping, then you will be in big trouble.
What was that guy's problem?
What's up my voluntary mates?
Er
We're
war auf
kinda
einmal
running
weg.
low on
Ich kann nicht.
resources, so we gotta put you in the mines. Go over to that guy, he'll give you some gear for mining.
Alright, dude, come on. A wooden pickaxe? What am I supposed to do with... And I have mining fatigue! Dude, this cannot possibly be faster than just mining it yourself.
Oh no, it's not. This is just purely for the love of the game.
Alright, time's up, Wembu. You're coming with me. You have something more plot relevant to do.
Nah, I think I'm alright. Bro, there is no way you have a Minecraft empire and the fastest mode of transport you have is a camel.
Alright, sit here and cry in a corner. I'll be back.
And after about 7 hours of waiting, Cabbage K brought me up onto the stage in front of the crowd and gave his monologue.
As for my enemies, I shall have them executed.
Which I'm gonna be honest, I didn't listen to. But while on the way back to the prison later, I finally got a chance to escape. A player had splashed invisibility on me and given me an opportunity to escape. But there was one problem. I had literally nothing. So if I wanted to not get two-shotted by a skeleton and banned from the stable SMP, I would have to give up quickly. So I got some basic
muss
wooden
sagen, ich find's
tools,
schon sehr
and with
witzig,
only a
aber
few
ich
minutes of
muss nicht
invisibility left, my time was running out. Luckily, I spotted a base
Oder
off
was
in the
sagst du,
distance,
Flapi?
so I went to investigation.
Das ist schon irgendwie,
And
ja.
after sneaking past the players living there, I found exactly
Wie findest du das Video bis dato? Lustig? Nicht so
Also
lustig?
ich finde es jetzt schon, manche Stellen sind lustig, manche sind nicht lustig, also daher.
Jetzt glaube ich, wird es nochmal richtig lustig. Ich habe
Okay,
das
wir
Video
gucken.
schon mal gesehen.
what I needed. Some food, some blocks, and the owner's Minecraft account details. But before I could log in and give myself creative mode, he arrived. This was bad. My invisibility was about to run out, and if I couldn't find a way to hide quickly, Cabbage K would find me and send me back to prison.
Wembu, 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 where are you? Dude, you cannot be serious right now.
Well, hello there.
You know, for the strongest player, you're not very intelligent. And back to prison.
Now, just in case you picked up any items after escaping, I have this elaborate machine to see if you have any items in your inventory. Bum! Cakes.
No, that's not good.
Alright, pick up all the cakes.
I did.
I just don't get paid enough for this.
Alright, that went well. What the?
Well, Wembu, you like the trapdoor I got installed?
Not particularly.
Okay, you're not slick, buddy. I know you still have items left in your inventory.
No, I don't.
I can see them in your hand!
Oh, this was bad. I now had no choice but to drop all of my items, because it's not like I could just drop some of them and keep the rest, because that would be plot inconvenient.
Now, as punishment, I'm gonna make every prisoner wear Curse of Binding armor. You're going straight to solitary. Oh, and yeah, we're also gonna execute you!
No, my relevancy. This was bad. Every second I spend in this prison, I become less and less relevant. Luckily, after a few minutes, an invisible player arrived. What? It was Spoke is not here. He was the least relevant member of the stable SMP. Spoke? What are you doing here?
Das ist jetzt schon
I'm
das zweite
here
Mal,
to
dass ich
break
gerade
it up.
lachen musste.
Wait, really? On
Okay,
one
dann steht's jetzt
condition.
1 Herz zu
You
1
give me
Herz.
all
Das
your
ist auf jeden
orbital
Fall
strike
sehr-
cannons. And your credit card information. I think that's
Nein.
more than one thing. And your YouTube channel, and $1 million, and no more chance. What? So, do we have a deal? What? No, that's a terrible deal. Alright, suit yourself. To be honest, I only really came here to be involved in a relevant part of the plot. This is like episode 4, and this is the first time I've spoken. Have fun rotting in prison. And just after Spoke left, another player arrived.
Alright, Wembu, it's time for you to do some PvP practice.
Wouldn't that just help me to escape? And after easily defeating Bubble and Prince Spam in a fight, I got given a Totem of Undying as a prize, as it has no functional use whatsoever and definitely wouldn't help me to escape. And after Prince Spam created a distraction, Bubble and I were able to sneak past the guards and began searching the prison for a way out, and we
Jetzt
managed
ist
to
Wembu
find
auch
the
richtig
guard
schlau,
storage
glaub
room
ich.
that had an ender chest inside, giving me access to max netherite gear, 742 orbital strike cannons, and Cabbage K's credit card information. But for plot convenient reasons, we decided to take one singular
Warum nimmt ihr nur
invisibility
die
potion
Invis Potions,
instead.
Bro?
But suddenly, Cabbage K arrived, and I needed to hide, and fast.
You know I can see you, right?
Despite my incredible hiding spot, Cabbage K had somehow found me and sent me back to the mines again as punishment. But this time I had a plan. So I spent 8 hours digging a 5-block tunnel to hide from the guards. I then convinced Bubble to join me, so we hid in our tunnel and began to punch each other to break our Curse of Binding armor. But I was shocked. I realized that 10 hits wouldn't be enough to break our unbreaking 3 mending armor with 158 durability left. And then Cabbage K arrived, so we splashed our only invisibility potion and began to run. Luckily, I had a genius strategy. Every 10 blocks in the tunnel going in a perfectly straight direction, I would block it up. This way, if the guards or Cabbage K came across our tunnel, all they would see is a perfectly straight tunnel that wasn't there 30 seconds ago ending in cobblestone, and would have no idea that there was something behind it. And somehow I managed to escape the prison with just 1 heart remaining. I continue running through the cave to try and escape.
What are you up to?
Oh, nothing. I'm just mining gold like you said, with a wooden pick. They'll never take me alive!
Well, now you're gonna rot in solitary until the day you get executed. Isn't that fun? Now, Wembu, you're going to stay in that cell until everyone forgets about you and I become the most relevant member of the stable SMP.
No! But just when I was about to give up hope, Spoke is not here returned. And after giving Spoke my credit card information, my YouTube channel password, and the deeds to my house, he agreed to help me escape. Really, dude? Protection 2? Are you that broke? And after gearing up, wait, Curse of Binding armor. And after gearing up, I began to fight one of the guards. Wait, why am I hitting so? Wait, I still have mining fatigue? Wow, such riveting content. I'm sure I'm doing so much damage.
Er ist gar nicht gut in Maze, das merkt man.
Also Leute, ich muss auf jeden Fall dazu auch nochmal sagen, lasst auf jeden Fall gerne auch bei ihm ein Abo da, weil die Videos sind...
Hast du doch schon gerade gesagt, zum Anfang.
Ja, trotzdem, man kann es ja nochmal sagen, weil die Videos sind echt gut.
Lustig.
Wäre cool, wenn er die, lustig ja auch. Wäre cool, wenn er die 100.000 Abonnenten erreicht. Ich auch, aber ja, egal. Ja, macht das gerne bei ihm. Würde mich freuen. Link ist in der Beschreibung. Und jetzt würde ich sagen, machen wir weiter.
Wait, I'm actually getting low. Need to pull out here quickly. And after easily defeating the guard, I went back and freed all the remaining prisoners who were subscribed to I'm Blockade. And left the rest of them to fight the 47 max gear guards who had just arrived. However, it wasn't over yet. If I didn't fight back against the crime, they would continue to terrorize the server, locking up war criminals and ruining the server for everyone. But if I wanted enough plot relevancy to defeat them, then first maybe I'll have to return to the Minecraft Nearlands.
Ja, Minecraft Nearlands. Jetzt kommt auf jeden Fall...
My name is PenguinX2, and I'm the self-proclaimed smartest player on the stable SMP. Recently on the stable SMP, a group of players known as the Crime have been quickly growing in power. So when the leader of the Crime, a player known as Cabbage K, announced an emergency meeting with the entire server, I knew I had to attend. And after a quick detour to the Nearland civilization to collect my friend Theobald the Nerd, who I sold into slavery in episode 2, I was ready to hear what Cabbage had to say.
Citizens, my name is Cabbage K, the leader of the Crime and the third most plot-relevant member on the stable SMP. A few days ago, an entire civilization was nuked to the ground by the two self-proclaimed strongest players of the stable SMP, Wembu and Fire Fragments. And if we do nothing about it, the server will continue exactly as it was. Unacceptable! We need to work together to stop this catastrophe from continuing. And as the leader of the Crime, I hereby instate myself as Chancellor of Germany. I mean the stable SMP. I'm the only one to have brought justice to the server. I even have... Okay, hold on 1 second. I even captured Wembu myself, one of the tyrants who nuked the abandoned civilization. Under my rule, I shall establish order, strength, and security, and free the populace from fear. I will stabilize this rapidly declining system permanently. Of course, for the sake of integrity, you can vote for anyone you want, I guess, but you know, I have 91% of the vote. I'm getting in anyway. Thank you.
After Cabbage K finished his monologue, Theo and I began to head home, until suddenly, they arrived.
Well, if it isn't the self-proclaimed strongest player on the stable SMP.
This was bad. I had just got ambushed by a group of bandits, and as the smartest player on the stable SMP, I only wear half diamond armor for some reason, meaning if I wasn't careful, these players could easily kill and ban me from the stable SMP. What do you guys want?
You see, we are the glow squids, and we're gonna kill you. Less plot relevant characters go after Theobald the Nerd. I can take Penguin.
Das Gegenteil von Inmus macht mir.
You're so bad.
Glowing.
Oh no. That's not good.
Guter Emoji an der Stelle.
Some smartest player on the stable
Flapi
SMP.
könnte das nicht so gut.
Digga. Benny, was ich schon für Emojis gemacht habe, die du nicht kannst.
Ja, Boot-Emoji.
Also ein Boot-Emoji?
Bro, just give up. You know you're not plot relevant enough to kill me. After all, I am the smartest player on the stable SMP. Why did I choose these
Oder was ist mit
bundles
dem
for items?
Mace-Emoji, der auch richtig wehgetan hat beim Boot?
Your armor must be getting pretty low now.
Ja, guck mal, unten ist so ein Bett, also
your
nicht
helmet.
Bett, unten ist so ein Boot und das Mace du
What are
dann.
you doing?
Und durch den Windwurf kriegst du halt weniger Voll-Damage.
Stop
ja, aber
running
das
away,
ist
let me
nicht
steal
schwer.
your plot relevancy.
Das ist schwer, versuch erstmal ein Boot zu treffen.
Man,
Von
you're gonna run
30
out of wind
Blöcken oder
charges
so.
eventually.
Oder so 300 Blöcken.
What about this?
Bro, Mace ihn doch einfach.
Ja, Parrot hat keine Maze. Ja, und jetzt ist er wieder hoch.
Bro, just go down there. While I
Bro,
wasn't able
Afra.
to kill the leader
Wow.
of the glow squid,
Bro, Afra.
I had managed to escape. And now I just had to hope that Theobald the Nerd had managed to survive too.
Okay. Das war jetzt einer zu viel.
Theobald the Nerd, POV. Bro ist auch auf K. Ja, okay.
Theo,
Da hast du gewonnen.
I'm surprised you're still
Bro,
alive.
das hätte ich echt nicht erwartet, Bro. So, ja, okay. Dass er überlebt, dass er überlebt, hätte ich mir gedacht. Weil es ist Theobald the Bird, der ist echt gut in PvP. Schauen wir uns an die Practice Map, die ist echt gut. Nee, aber das war's mit dem Video. Haut rein. Lasst auf jeden Fall ein Like und ein Abo bei mir und Flapi da. Die Credits zu dem Ersteller von dem Originalvideo sind auf jeden Fall auch in der Beschreibung. Haut rein, habt noch einen schönen Abend oder Tag und ciao.